Shalom, children of the earth. Shabbat Shalom is almost over. However, I hope everyone enjoyed their Sabbath, their Saturday, the seventh day of the week. So today, the topic for the Sabbath is over. It is going to be on death, because what I learn, I will share with the children of the earth. So the topic is death. First question. Were you afraid growing up about death? Like, were you afraid of death growing up? Because I know I was, to the point where I had to ask my mom, what type of creator will create human beings or any living creatures only to kill them off later? So this is the topic of our discussion for this evening. So what I come to understand, in this world that we liveth, we are programmed to be afraid of death. And I learned that it's because those that are in so-called power wanted to control us. It's all about wanting to control our minds, our psyche, our hearts, our feelings, our emotions, just wanting to control everything. And I think it's all about the outcome of it all, right? Because people who want to control other people, don't they got a hidden agenda? Right, so what I come to learn about death is not about being afraid. What I learned today is that look at death as a way, as a graduation ceremony. Why do I say a graduation ceremony? Because we're programmed to think of death as a mourning, and we're mourning someone because we lost someone. We're programmed to believe that we have to live long and never ever die. Like, this is the stuff that we were brought up with. I'm a 78 baby, okay? So I'm just sharing my experience of understanding what death is and all the myths around death. Even though I had a mom who said death is not real, and I did not understand that. However, her beliefs were my belief. So she said, don't be afraid of death. That's the very first thing she taught us, to not be afraid of it. So today, right, when I was doing my studies, because I always vet information myself, I always seek information. I just don't take other people's word for it. I ask the spirits to guide me. I ask for wisdom. I lay my head down and I pray for wisdom, clarity, understanding, right? This is what I pray before I go to sleep, especially if my